And we're live. I'm AJ Williams, the media guy. You know the show, Chicago Talks, the Women's Wellness and Wealth Building Workshop. Don't know who's going to come by today, but somebody's going to come by. But all of that when Chicago Talks continues. Hey, it's your buddy AJ Williams, the media guy. It's that time for your wellness and your wealth to reach new highs, to expand the universe. So give us a call, 312-686-4097, or email us at SHEcago100@gmail.com. That's right, SHEcago100@gmail.com. And join the conversation on Chicago Talks Live every Wednesday at 6 p.m. And watch your wellness and your wealth rocketed out of this world. That's right. Come get the 911 on the 411. For women, from women. Hurry. Remember, it's a Her World Media production. All women, all the time. Hashtag Shift the Spotlight. Well, I guess I'm here. We're going to just go. So, hey, welcome to the show. I guess it's been a long week. A lot of things going on. A lot of business here and there. So, again, you know, it's an open forum. You can just pop in and pop out. Waiting on some of my regulars to pop in on. But that's no problem. We're just going to keep on going. This is for you guys out there in the great audience. We're going to keep going. We here at 6 o'clock every Wednesday. So I do have a Her World Business highlight. I have a young lady that's going to be doing a show over here in the Pullman area. She's going to do her she's going to have her students perform over here at the restaurant, the 111 restaurant here east on 111th in the Pullman area. That's going to be 1 to 3 p.m. on November the 20th. Come out, eat lunch while you're eating, enjoy some young students, some young pianists do their business. And this is all put together by Christina Shepard and her company and the people over there at the restaurant. So, hey, come on out if you can on that Saturday on the 20th between 1 and 3, eat some lunch and listen to some kids really show their talent. Come on out. You know, I think it'd be a great thing. But, hey, that's what we do on the show. It's all about the women doing their business. And this is her business. She's a piano teacher. And I heard a few bits of her stuff, her videos. Pretty good, you know, pretty entertaining. I'm not a pianist guy, but hey, you know, I know somebody out there loves some piano, and I believe she can probably go in there and she probably take requests that day and they can play a few jingles for you while you eat some good lunch. Well, hey, one of my regulars, the Revolution, always say.
You need to stop.
The Revolution don't mind.
No, I'm scaling back. No revolution. I'm just
yeah, I know. You the spook who sat by the door.
The government just passed a $1 trillion infrastructure.
Can we get some?
Yeah, and there's no reparations for us. So they care more about bridges than us, but that's another story. Okay, I see you have information about FOLA.
Oh, and, yes.
I appreciate.
Yeah, I try, you know, my regulars that come in, I said, look, I got to at least put that stuff up there, you know.
Well, thank you.
Uh,
Because FOLA is still operating and accepting people who need outpatient treatment service. And it's a part of the health continuum. You have to be healthy, not only in mind, body, and spirit, but drugs don't help you get that to that healthy point. But
no, that's why I only drink a little cognac, and
you're so
I don't
funny.
do too much.
You're so
Don't
funny.
get besides myself. If the girls say no, she mean no.
Oh, wow. That's important.
That's very important.
That's very important. If she
Them
says
cowboy
no,
days, they
she
used to just
means
make the girl.
no.
No, she don't want to
That's
dance with.
very important.
That's right. And
Right.
you get your little feelings hurt, go on to the side, bro.
Well, how
Guys,
mature? How
yeah,
mature? I
guys.
didn't marry the first man who asked me to marry him because he didn't understand when I said no, I meant no.
No, didn't know. Yeah. I'm just so used to getting no's. I get used to it. Like,
Stop.
oh, okay. I guess she really mean no. That was 100 no's. I guess they mean no. Yeah. So, but all the cool guys mean, oh man, that you're gonna get closer to it. Yes. Yeah, I guess one day when I get through puberty or something, I get there. But
We
hey,
all get there.
we
We all
all
get
get
there
there.
eventually.
So what's new, Miss Maybeth?
Well,
I
today's
know
my
you've been.
birthday. That's what's new.
What?
I'm a Scorpion, so thank you.
Oh man,
Thank you.
my daddy's in 2 days.
Oh, really?
Yeah. My
How
dad, my
nice.
mom, when he was living, it was November 12th.
Okay, I'm the 10th.
Yeah, man. Wow. Well, happy birthday, man.
Thank you
We
so
had no
much.
champagne. I know you probably told us last week, but we didn't even.
No, it's
We
it's
don't.
uh it's a
Yeah,
day better.
yeah.
And considering all the changes that are going on in the world, um, and we're going into a very severe winter with a
It's
lot of
coming.
clouds over us and things
Mm,
that are unseen around us, which affect our quality of life.
mm,
I'm grateful that I still have presence of mind and can
mm.
still maintain a
Well,
okay sense of
I'm a
humor.
winter baby, so I know what happened during the winter. That bear just don't hibernate. He be doing something
Stop.
else. He ain't sleeping all the time. That's what they say.
They say more babies are conceived in February and January.
I
So
got
I know what my folks were doing in January,
my
February,
twin,
since I was born in November.
my twin, my other younger brother born on the same birthday, but
Wow.
4 years later. My other brother born in February. My sister born in April. My two other sisters born in December. So I know what they was doing in the huddle. Yeah. Ain't no butter on that pancakes.
It's so bad. It's so bad. So what's going on now?
Oh, just
I'm waiting for the other
Chicago
folks
talk.
that I talk to.
I got this out there, but hey, we're gonna have to do a Chicago talk birthday set for everybody because we gonna miss. We just gonna have to do a big one so we can say, hey, we get everybody in. Chicago talks, guest host, birthday badge. It's for you all. This
Okay.
bud's for you, or wine to be sophisticated. I'll drink the cognac.
What kind?
Well, some kind, as long as it get me there.
Oh, stop.
That's
You
all
don't
I
have your
care.
personal preference?
No, man, I've been never. Just as soon as I sip it, it get me wobbling. I'm like, ooh, this is good. Let me have a little more, not too much, so I can calm down later and drive home.
Okay.
And then understand when that girl say no, she meant no. All
Well,
right.
there's a play doh and there's a real no. So
Yeah.
I
Oh,
just,
okay.
the young men that I'm around, if she says no, you step back or
Step back.
you turn over, you do something.
Something.
You
Yeah.
don't have to get into a question thing.
No.
No is a no.
No is a no.
No
Because
is a
you
no.
know what? My experience of this, I guess 57 years is when a girl wants you to know other than to know, she's gonna let you know. She'll let you know either way, to know or to know like, yeah. So you wait. Give the signals, boom,
Sometimes signals are crossed,
cross, but then you ask a question for clarity.
but we all have a sense of intuition,
Yes.
and when it's a real no.
Yes.
But
Oh yeah,
but
you
not to
pretty much
mess
know.
up, just stop.
Yeah, just stop. That's it,
Just
man.
stop.
Because you don't need to.
Do
There's no
anything
need
to
for
me.
all that. It's not like somebody taking liberties upon somebody that's weaker. That's real ugly.
It's real ugly, but the society, because many people don't get home training or have people
Mm-hmm,
who mentor them or care about them,
mm-hmm,
females as well as male. Uh,
right.
we don't have a sense of how we should respond, how we should
Mm-hmm,
carry ourselves, how we should act. And
mm-hmm,
I was talking to someone about that this afternoon.
mm-hmm,
So, women are responsible as well. And
mm.
sometimes we're not as forthcoming or as we should be as also.
So you one of those reader kind of bookworm owls. I went to a friend of mine invited me out to the Chicago Public Libraries, and they were awarding the Library Foundation was awarding some of the great authors around town. Amy Tan,
Oh yeah,
the Good Luck. Yeah,
right,
I got to.
right.
She has an interesting story. I got a free sandwich and some warm water there, but it was quite interesting. I almost didn't go, but since my friend invited me, I was there. So yeah, I was. Yeah, that was cool, man. How I see how I never really got excited going to the library. I was never
Hold
been
on
a
for a
reader.
second.
Yes,
Did you
ma'am.
send the link to Zeta Desserts?
Yeah, no, I sent it to the daughter.
The daughter, right? Okay.
Yes, I sent it to the daughter, and it came back. I don't know. It said it didn't deliver right. So I was gonna call you, but I know you always busy up to the last moment. You
And this was
come
the
out.
one afternoon that I just finished the document,
I
and
know
so
Superman thing. I know you go in that phone booth and you whirl out, boom, and you hit.
yeah. But this was the one afternoon I put it. I had to not trust the traffic, so
Mm,
I just sent her an email to find out what's going on.
mm-hmm. Well, because I don't know that email didn't work. It came back to me, boom.
You should have you should have gotten in touch with me.
Yes, I could, but I knew you was busy. I said, well, I'll
Stop,
catch you in the loop.
stop, stop.
Hey, but I know you. You got certain times called. Don't. Hey, you on the moon right now. You in Mars. You on Jupiter. The revolution is universal.
Stop.
Maybeth. Can I
Stop.
let me have her give me that email so I shoot her. I'll shoot it up. Try to shoot it again. I know it's Chris
Kristin D
Tin Ti.
Kristin.
Oh, see that was an A you sent me. So it's Kristind Watkins, right?
Watkins at gmail.com.
Okay, no, I had an A.
Send it now.
I'm about to send it right now as we speak. As we speak, ma'am. Mm-hmm. Can you still hear me on the mic?
Sure, I can hear you.
Okay. Yes, man. So I know you still had some interesting stuff that always go on with you. Is it some big projects you can't talk about yet? Well, they had our thing over here. They had the aldermen out because they put up a new heart attack restaurant, Culver's in our neighborhood.
Who?
Culver's.
What is that?
Culver's, restaurant, the butter burgers and all that.
Oh, okay.
Is that a
Culver's.
KINDS?
K-I
I mean TIND. What was that? A S?
KRIS. Can I put this? Can I write it out?
Just tell me. I got it. Okay. Yeah,
KRISTINDWATKINS
I got that.
at gmail.com.
Okay. All right. This one. Oh, some of the other one I got to add somewhere. I wonder how I got that in there. I got
WATKINS.
it.
That's your S.
Yes, I know. I know that part, but somehow another S got in there before that. I don't know how that happened, man. I'm just saying.
Well, the Watkins family is interesting because the brother has a degree from, oh gosh, I forgot the name of his I forget the name of the Watkins and Wales, I believe,
Hmm.
Culinary Institute,
Oh
and
yeah.
the family is involved in catering and food service. And Zeta Sweets is the
Yeah.
pastry end of it. Zeta has a degree from Washburn Trade School,
Yeah.
but I've known the family since I was a teenager. Let me see what's going on with them.
Yeah, because my brother, he graduated from he got his 2 year degree in cooking from Schick. My daddy got his from the old Cooley High night school. They had
Oh,
night
really?
school when he came up here from Louisiana. He ended up going to night school for cooking. Although I think that was his big ploy because he loved to snack. He was a big guy. I don't think he wanted to do all them other things, cab driving and all that. So he found his niche and got in there like a tick. Oh yeah, man. My father makes some beautiful, beautiful wedding cakes. And you
Really?
talking about delicious pastries? Man, that's where we got all these fat cheeks in the Williams family. Mm, mm, mm. Boy, boy, boy. And you know what? My son is related to some Watkins. I went to school with a bunch of Watkins. I was a cop
Okay,
with a bunch of Watkins.
Suzette, Gregory. Do you recognize any of those names?
I think I know a Greg Watkins.
Greg, yeah.
I think I might know a Greg Watkins. I know a Bernard Watkins.
Hold on for a sec.
Yes. Make your connections. Well, that's the revolution, and she always makes stuff happen.
Hey, he sent
I
the
always like her on the
wrong
show.
address. You
And
want to
this is
try it
hey,
now?
this is what the show is about. This we not no phony network.
No.
Everything got to
Did
be
you see
rehearsed and all this. You jump in, you jump out.
It's a
The
link.
other person goes look for you,
Okay,
find
so go now. We
what
got
we do.
15 more minutes.
That's what we do. That's what we do. And that's why I love these
Yes,
ladies
they will
that
be
come on
able to
the
see
show.
you.
Yes, yes.
Girl, please throw
So hey,
something on, please, or get
yeah,
Chris to throw something
yeah,
on.
yes. See, she's making it happen. That's
Is she
Maybeth
making it
White.
right now?
That's the teacher. You know how teachers do it. You're not
Do it now,
prepared.
okay?
Good teachers back in the day get you prepared. You don't have no pencil, you don't have no paper. That teacher get you that pencil and paper, and that's Maybeth White. She'll get you prepared for that. Time I ain't got no paper, I can't do no work today, Miss White. No, I don't believe Maybeth was taking that. She gonna get you some paper because you sit in her class, you gonna get that work done. That's just it.
I don't know if that's
That's it. She was down there at that school down there deep in that revolutionary that I patrolled, so I know she was working it in the yellow tower.
you funny.
Hey, that whole situation, I used to be like, "What is this?" Yes, sir. That's
It's interesting
state.
because I'm on a chat group with
Mm-hmm.
Facebook that deals with ancient African civilizations.
Mm-hmm.
And people have said that they don't believe about what happened with our that we had did the pyramids and did a bunch of stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
when I first went to Africa, I was a teacher, and I thought that I was going to share something about my feeling when I was in the big pyramid, the big one, Cheops.
Mm-hmm.
And that was, you say it's hard to write, but our ancestors wrote in stone. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I know you
Paper,
make it get it done.
sand. I know a man who came out of a part of Burkina Faso. I think it's in West Africa.
Okay.
And he said they didn't have paper.
Mm. They
So
wrote on stone like Jesus,
they
huh?
wrote in sand.
In the sand.
They wrote in the sand
Oh wow.
and soil. And
Oh,
soil.
so you probably had your students. You probably kept a couple soil in class and say, "Hey, get to
No, I
doing.
didn't take that. I didn't take that.
You ain't take that.
I didn't take that. We're so fortunate, even though we're miseducated, that we have some resources. We forget that paper at one time took months to be milled, and only people
Oh
who
yeah.
had money
Yeah,
were able to use paper.
yeah,
So we use paper, we use other resources. We use wood, we use
yeah, yeah.
soil, we use sand, as I
Hey,
said.
hey.
Whatever we have, we use, because it's important that we be able to
Well, what was
to
the
understand,
town?
to learn, and communicate.
The town in Florida. What was that? The movie Wood. What was it? It wasn't called Redwood, but with
Oh yeah,
Cheetah.
Rosewood, one of the
Rosewood.
towns.
They made the number 2 pencils. They was the
Okay,
town making the number that
okay,
lead, that nice good lead.
okay.
And they had a piano in their house, which the
Yeah,
guys didn't like. But they
yeah.
made the pencils that people was using to write on. I was like,
Except,
wow.
we didn't manipulate and taught correct use of those instruments to learn.
Well,
But
you know
as
what?
people who are continually enslaved,
I
why
believe.
should we be helped to be better? Again, I go back to the infrastructure $1 trillion tab
Mm-hmm.
to help bridges and highways, but no money for people who look like us.
No, look at
We
that.
have to put this in correct context.
But
Japanese Americans who were put in prison camps because their people in Japan bombed the U.S. They were put in prison camps, but they got reparations for
yeah,
time that
they paid them
they
back.
spent in camps. I told you I had an office mate when I worked for the feds who got $38,000 because he and his mother spent 4 years in a prison camp
Mm,
in Southern Illinois.
mm, mm, mm.
After the Civil War, white males got reparations because black people were got their
Property.
freedom.
Yeah,
Native Americans got reparations for
yeah,
every single treaty that was made
yeah.
with the U.S. government, which was broken
So they've been doing PPP loans and grants
all
for
the
a long
time,
time. Ain't that
all the
something?
time.
Mm,
But if
mm,
this doesn't show you about what America is about, it ain't about us.
mm.
But we have the buying capacity of the whole country of Canada, the whole Dominion of
So
Canada.
we just stopped buying. There's a
We
whole lot
need
of
to
stuff.
stop buying.
Whoa,
We need to stop buying.
man,
If we
that's some
ever get this
strong word.
organization thing together, if we
Man, that's some
stop buying,
strong
there'll be a
words.
change, because the
It's
banks are the sacred temples for this country. It's about profit. It's about the bottom line.
the bottom line.
Yeah, it's the bottom line. We were
And
brought here
people,
to work for free, and no one
yeah,
can understand the immense meaning of that.
I know if
That
I could get somebody to work free in my company now, oh man,
or to work for a wage that's underreported.
boy, I'll be way ahead of the game.
Well, you would be way ahead of the game, because you
Man,
didn't have to. The only thing you had to do was provide minimally for your people, minimally.
mm, mm,
Okay. And slave farms, they don't talk about that.
mm,
Black people are always talking about, I'm part Indian. No, you're part white, you're part European,
mm,
because slave farms
mm,
went and they were briskly turning out people, us, because after 1809, the importation of Black folks in this country was illegal, although some still got in.
mm.
But there had to be a manufacture of people to keep that profit motive going, keep that United States afloat. So
So while everybody else was talking about one child, they was doubling up on us.
the one
On
child
there
has a
make
motive.
10.
Now the Chinese males are in Africa.
Mm,
Okay, they're in Africa now.
mm.
So there's going to be a miscegenated population that's not African, not Chinese, but a buffer.
Buffer, huh?
Yeah, a buffer.
Mm.
Like there was in slavery. There were the house folks who were,
House folks,
in some instances, the
house
children
agency.
of a slave woman and massa, son, whatever.
Mm.
You know,
Mr. Charlie's son, huh?
it's so many layers,
Oh,
so many
it's
layers,
so many layers.
so many layers, and we are the inheritors of the confusion,
Mm-hmm.
the lack. People say, well, the song says if there's hell below, we go. No, we're in hell.
Inhale.
Because any place you have pain, you have lack, you have hurt, disappointment,
Mm-hmm.
you grow old, you die, that is hell.
Yes, ma'am. Well, hopefully our next life is gonna be great.
Well,
Mm. Well, you don't give me too much when you say that. Like I'm trying to live for the next life. I might
you,
be
you need to
cut
get through
short.
this winter. Me too. Because I got the new thing for people's.
Maybe I'll take the Matrix pill.
Stop.
Which pill, the red or the blue?
Both of them poison.
Mr. Anderson. Neil.
Both of them are poison.
Poison. So I
Both of
thought
them.
I pick whatever and I'm still gonna die.
Hey,
That's the biggest trick. I'm thinking I get a 50-50. It ain't a 50-50. It's a 50-50 if I don't take it. That's too much revolution, man. They're gonna be shutting us down.
there's not going to be a revolution, dear heart.
No, we're
There's
not
no
gonna come
revolution.
on. We're
There's
not
no
gonna get our pitchforks and
No revolution.
no
We have
revolution.
no males in our communities today.
Oh,
And
man.
the influx of police on every corner.
Hmm.
You are occupied force. You know that you're from policing. Come on.
Man.
You're from policing.
So
We're occupied people.
So what do we do? Just be occupied?
I think education, I think the concentration on starting to control your communities through investment is going to be helpful. But that's a plan that we don't have any resources in our community. And so if we have no growth, no dollars are invested in the community. For example, of course, in my community, only one business is owned by African Americans. That's McDonald's. But everything else, a Subway on the corner,
And he's still paying franchise
owned
fees.
by Asian Indians who don't even speak English, but they understand when you say you want a 6-cent sub in the dollars. I go to another store. There's an Asian, a Southern Indian couple who own an Ace Hardware store. I ask, well, can I go on your side of town and open up a hardware store? There would be no sales in my store. There's a Chinese person who has a dry cleaners. When I walked into his store once, I said, "Good morning." He snared. He growled at me. So I talked to some people, and the business fell off for a minute. Okay, I go down
But
the
Chinese
street.
food still doing good though.
Hey,
Gotta eat.
no, but why is it we don't have the freedom to go into their communities to open businesses and to make money? Why are our dollars always focused outside the community? Because it's purposeful.
And then
I
when
got Arabs frying fish over here, and in Arabia, men don't cook.
down, and they definitely don't eat. I don't even think they fry much fish.
They do no cooking in certain Arab countries. I know. I've been
yeah,
there.
the women do.
The women do it. We're beasts of burden.
Yeah.
I'm very disappointed that the Watkins folks aren't on, and for whatever reason, I appreciate your letting me talk with you.
This is just we own this. It's free. I pay for the internet. Might as well use it up. They talking about unlimited. How much can I gobble up?
Yeah, it's very sad, but I hope that people will follow up on some things, and that is to fulfill their to go to the internet. And they're not on, are they?
No, before you got on today, I was just telling them that on the 20th over here in Pullman, I got a young lady. She's Miss Christina Shepard. She's a piano teacher. She's going to have I guess a recital with her young students on the 20th of November on a Saturday from 1 to 3 over here in the little food court, the 111, the restaurant on 111, right here on 111, right across the street from the police department. Yeah, she's I listened to some of her videos. Pretty good, man. She's
wow. I'm looking for a music teacher. I'd like to start with the piano again, so that'll probably be a resource for me.
She just picked up a couple of people that's in the building here, so
Could you share her information with me? I can't really read that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Her.
I would really like to get back into the piano.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Yeah, I'll give you her information. You can give her a call and
I will do that. I will
yeah,
do that because
yeah, yeah. She picked up a few clients here and there, some kids, and I, I was like, but I heard her play, and I was like, well, play this. So I was like, oh, so it just was, I had a friend growing up that we always thought he was a chump. He playing the piano, man. We
yeah.
playing sports. She was playing piano. Living
Well, my
high.
brother is a musician and he lives in Asia and he's making money. He's always made money as a musician. But I
Oh,
was a different kind of creative person.
mm-hmm,
I'm a writer, but I didn't really care about the music. But now I
mm-hmm.
would really like to get back into my piano. So
Yeah,
this is a good resource.
yeah. She one of her numbers. You got a pen on you?
Of course.
One of her numbers to reach is 872 She carry
Okay.
about 4 phones. I was like, man,
This is
I'm
sharp.
like, what
Okay.
else you doing? Piano? What you selling other than piano lessons? Hey, I'm like, hey, I ain't
Remember
it.
when I was coming up, a lot of people took piano. They took dance,
Yeah.
and they took ballet.
Mm-hmm.
And we need to get back to that.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm writing. I got something I'm writing. I'm trying to add sports and everything to let them learn in the class, but then go out and spend some of that energy up. And
They need to. And
yeah,
at a certain age, it's very imperative that your energy is guided in a specific
right.
way, and that is to positive activities.
Mm-hmm. And
Because what we have now is the violence, the expression of violence, because there's no positive way to direct the
mm-hmm.
energy of young people. Don't get me
oh,
started.
oh, what?
But
But
you got
still,
to sign off because I will
no,
go
no.
there.
I mean, I got. Hey,
I
I'm going.
will go there. You know that, right?
Going back to the library thing, like I said, I never really got excited, but I was listening to Amy Tan and other people. I never felt that exciting. But I'm thinking
Oh,
you
I
one of those.
do. Let me
Yeah,
tell you
see, I
something.
knew
I
you.
just got back into the library, and
Yeah, see,
it's a wealth of a incredible place. You can rent art and CDs. I got
yeah, see,
books and
they
stuff.
sound just like you last night.
Oh
Was
my gosh.
like,
I'm back into the library, and you can renew your books online, and you go in there, the place is warm and it's clean, and you can just go into that world of whatever world you want and learn things. I'm telling you, I'm really turned on. I discovered the library at 73rd and Exchange, and it's like, and
mhm,
then the Woodson Library on 95th and
mhm.
Halstead.
That's where I
I get
was
up in
last night.
there, huh?
That's where they had the thing. I
Oh,
sat
okay,
there.
because
They
I
had
go
it
by
in
the
there.
Woodson Library.
But,
It's like I am like a kid, and I get all excited, and I go through
mhm.
the aisles, the rows,
Man,
and then you go downtown to the real stuff.
I know they. You sound like
The
a poster
real
child for
stuff.
them.
At the Harold Washington Library, where they got books where rooms where you can't take the books out. You got to read them there, but you turn the pages. I mean, and it's
Mm,
quiet because everybody's online.
mm,
But
mm.
when you take that book and you read it, you can go anywhere in the galaxy, like Amy Tan's book about Chinese women.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, right. There's another book that I like about women called The
She
Fan.
got the Carl Sanders Award.
Oh, did she? Okay, because she
Yeah,
was one of
she
my
won.
favorite people
Yeah,
because she wrote about women who had their feet bound.
yeah.
That was a precursor, something
Mm-hmm,
before the Chinese in actuality
mm-hmm,
dealt with fratricide. They
mm-hmm,
killed Chinese girl babies. And
mm-hmm,
as a result, their whole society is messed up. And there are
mm-hmm,
cities where they're nothing but men, no women. So they're exporting, these men are leaving and
mm-hmm.
going to Africa.
Oh,
For
get
every action, there is a reaction.
nice.
But Amy's Tan book about the reason for women having their feet bound in part was because women were becoming too free.
Mm,
They developed their own language, which they wrote. Men couldn't read it. So
Mm,
your feet, the process of having your feet bound meant your feet would shrivel. But a lot
mm,
of girls died because gangrene set in. You can't
mm.
imagine what it must have been like at 6 years old, have your feet bound, so you couldn't walk. Your feet would.
I
Uh,
think that's when she moved to Switzerland. She was about 6. She was telling
no,
a
this is
story.
something else. This is something
No,
else.
no, but I'm just saying.
We're
It's
talking about Chinese in the 15th, 16th, and 17th century.
she was
Foot
talking about it.
binding stopped because of the Chinese Revolution with Mao.
No, I'm just saying it's kind of funny. She left her country at that age, 6 years old.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I
that's
was
why
like,
she
wow.
probably had the literary freedom. Remember,
Hmm.
women have always been fourth class
Oh
citizens.
yeah.
One of the things I liked about Amy Tan is she wrote about Chinese society, and the importance of it is the fact that the female was always the beast of burden,
Hmm.
so to think. She
Oh yeah.
kept the family together. But when you had a rule where the Chinese society only allowed you to have one child because of
Hmm.
overpopulation, everybody chose to get rid of the girl or abort
Hmm.
a girl baby or
Hmm.
put a girl baby outside
Time,
by a
right.
road for someone to pick it up or kill it or whatever,
Wow.
and to raise a male child. But a male child wasn't responsible for the family going on. So you have
Hmm.
society is breaking down in China.
Mm.
But that's not unusual. The Romans did infanticide. They after a child was born, if the male of the house didn't want the child, he'd take the child and put the child outside the door, the baby outside the door.
That's why I
So
have Her World Media, man. To
you go,
it's about it's
guy.
just.
Let me
I
be
mean, we human.
lightweight talking about how women are treated.
We
But
it's
to show
hard. I
you
mean,
how little regard male society is about female, everybody says you got. I talked about that last time.
yeah,
And yeah, while you all are okay sometimes, I don't ever want to be identified as a male because my own personal thing is we're more specialized, and I'll leave it at that. Have a
yeah.
good evening.
I rather identify you as a female too.
Thank you so much. That's nice of you. I have to work on my people,
My
but
people,
it's
they're
been a
your
pleasure
people.
talking to you, and I'll holler at you later.
Yeah, and tell your people, hey, I missed them.
I don't know.
Hey,
They're over there struggling on something.
that's all right.
I can give
No,
you
no,
the water, but I can't make you drink
that's
it.
all right. We're gonna be on every Wednesday. They're gonna come
Okay. You
in
have
one
anything
day.
special planned for the holidays?
No, I really don't.
Okay, we're
My
gonna
my,
work on
my
that.
niece just asked me that, and I
We're
was like,
gonna work on that.
we're gonna work on it.
Yeah, we're gonna work on it.
Oh,
Mhm.
it's gonna be whatever it is, fruits and veggies. I can't eat all that stuff, Trying to
I
keep my
wasn't
heart healthy.
suggest. Oh, you have to be heart healthy because
Yeah.
without good health, you have nothing. No matter how much money you have to have that and love. So, on that note, life, strength, and health, my brother. I'll talk
You
to you
all
soon.
right.
Take care, sweetie.
Bye, Maybeth.
Take care now.
See you. Bye bye. And hey, want to thank the professor, Maybeth, and we'll take you out on our commercial. Hey, it's your buddy AJ Williams, the media guy. It's that time for your wellness and your wealth to reach new highs, to expand the universe. So give us a call, 312-686-4097, or email us at SHEcago100@gmail.com. That's right, SHEcago100@gmail.com. And join the conversation on SHEcago Talks Live every Wednesday at 6 p.m. and watch your wellness and your wealth rocketed out of this world. That's right. Come get the 911 on the 411. For women, from women. Hurry. Remember, it's a Her World Media production. All women, all the time. # Shift the Spotlight.